Anyways, in your name, we love Mashiach, we live at times, we live at top portion. First, Vigash, Chulu, Chulu, Chulu. That means in your name from Rabbeinu, Rabbi Nachman Fege. So, the Inyan, Agalot. So, when Yosef sent Agalot, so then Yaakov knew that Joseph had joy, knew that Yosef was still alive. So, on the Mefarsh's website, I found Chulu Chulu Chulu. From Mefarsh, from Rabbi Nachman, in Agalot. He's saying that with the last subject that Yosef Tzaddik learned with Yaakov Avinu before he was taken, Chulu Chulu Chulu, was Agalot Arupa. About the small, I believe that's how it said, about the little calf, that you break the neck of the calf in order to the tikkun on unsolved murders, chulu chulu chulu. The tikkun, this inyan, this spiritual energy, negative spiritual energy, the inyan is bringing as well as refers to like the sickly cows eating the healthy cows, meaning bringing the death energies. And para, same meaning paro is pera, bringing deathly energies, feeding from the energies of death. And we brought Am Yisrael into, we look to harvest the energy and use the energy to lift himself up, like we see what the Erev Rav does today, the Tuma and all these negative Choshet does today. So the whole inyan, so what tikkun? So Rabbi Nachman, because the whole tikkun, we see the tikkun is Paraduma, to remember Hashem. Yosef, what was Yosef saying to Yaakov Avinu? That he was with Parah, with all the Tumah. And not only because he remembered Hashem was able to save the Mitzvah, he was able to save the Choshech as well. He was able to save everybody. And the Am Yisrael was able to come out of Mitzrayim years later, because holding on that they remembered the Kucha Brichu, Chulu, Chulu, Chulu. And we say they remembered Hashem, he remembered the Torah that he learned with his father, Chulu, was remembered all the ways of Kucha Brichu and everything he learned, and he lived in that way, Chulu, Chulu, Chulu. The whole inyan, so that's the inyan, because so when we remember Hashem, when with Hashem, see the forgetfulness of Hashem comes the same thing. Para poor, he says that from Purim, Chulu. We read after Purim, we read the inyan, the red heifer. Because Purim is also taken from the energies of the cow, the forgetfulness. Chulu. We take it to today, use everything forgetfulness, all these things to distract us and to get us to forget Kucha Brichu, which brings the death energy, which brings us away from the eternal Nitzchi life, and we go to the point, we learn from Yosef Tzad, and we go to Kucha Brichu, remember Hashem, and everything is Hashem, come first to Kucha Brichu, because then we can all our ways, and these ways, bring the Paraduma, Chadasha, with the Tahor, we had this Tahor. Since in Matan Torah we had this Tahara, so I had to bring the golden calf in order to Tamei Torah, to give us forgetfulness and death. But when we did Tikkun Shel Paraduma, so then this Mitaher Torah brings to this life Nitzchi, coming close to Kucha Brichu. We do this by coming close to remembering Kucha Brichu, coming close to Kucha Brichu is the whole inyan. And this is what Yosef Tzaddik was telling Yaakov. He didn't forget Hashem. He's one with Hashem. And then when you remember Hashem, then you had Ruach HaKodesh, you had the Ein Sof Simcha, because Hashem is Ein Sof Simcha. Hashem is Simcha. So we come to point of forgetfulness and the negativity, all these things, depression, all these things. So we need to remember Hashem. And remember Hashem, we come to Simcha. We feel Simcha. Then we have the Nyakib, Simcha Teitzeh, of Shalom Tuvelun. Hashem brings us out, takes us out. The second we remember Hashem takes us out from the Goddess and Galaton, brings us to intimacy, because Hashem is called Rabbi Shimon, comes and says Sasum v'Simcha. Hashem is Simcha and Sasum v'Shechina. Chulu was in this inyan, the Beis Hamikdash HaShlishi, the inyan, the whole inyan Beis Hamikdash is Seyam Pin Shechina. This is Kodesh Kedoshim, Kodesh Baruch Hu, together with his queen again, Chulu, with his queens again, Chulu. And that's the inyan, versteht the inyan, the Sasin and Simcha. That's the whole inyan. That Hashem is a Samech, Otan Samech, at Am Yisrael, Samech Moshe Rebbeinu, Chulu, and all those who remember Hashem and come close to Hashem is the inyan Yisrael. Yisra is Yisrael, the one to praise Kuchibin, the one who is straight to Kuchibin. May God bless. Call the brachot. Call Am Yisrael. All this comes to serve Hashem Yisrael. Shoteh Pula. Beis Midrash Kohanim V'Levim Shirim. Bismach David Kubanis Ketois B'Kurim Lachem Ponim V'Nor. Olim Shabbos Midrash Shav Lemavod. The men. Call Am Yisrael. Men. Kenya Otanam Tzele V'Ed. Peace and love. Love and peace. Chia Melech Chia Makot. Long live the queens. Long live the queens. Soft and loving heart and love one another like Kucha Brichu loves us. We all be zocher legulish never to meet zachshav. Nothing gives man gulasrim. B'chadad nemechalom boy the priyagofen. May God bless. May God bless, amen.